Welcome back to Weird Stuff in a Can. Today's Weird Stuff in a Can comes from my favourite survivalist tinned food store, conserva.de, and it is Brie. So yep, this comes from Dose and Bistro, which is one of the brands featured on conserva.de, which is an online survivalist long-term storage food store. These are foods that you're meant to stock up your survival bunker with. So this is Brie. Now, 2029, 11 years left, well, 10 and a half years left on the use before date, and this is a can of cheese. There are several things that make me trepidatious about this product. One is that Brie is a soft ripening cheese. How can it be in a can for 11 years at room temperature without going completely foul and rotten? The other one is that the page on which they sold this on says Brie brackets Camembert. Now, Brie and Camembert are indeed similar cheeses, but they're not the same thing. So anyone selling a product and with any confusion about what it actually is, one or the other, doesn't seem like they're going to be an expert in, well, either one. So anyway, this is a soft cheese. Let's have a look and see what it says. Ingredients, English. Pasteurized milk, salt, microbial rennet, lactic acid cultures, ripening cultures. That's really all it says, other than Backhouse Brie. So, I don't know, I think we're going to have to open it and see. But before I do, let's just note, it's another one of those cans where there's something thumping about inside the can. Kind of softly thumping about. So it sounds like it might be wrapped in paper inside here. But I am incredibly curious as to how they can possibly have a ripening cheese like Brie intact inside a can for 11 years. So I'm going to open it up. It is a pull tab can, but if you've been here before, you know me by now. I don't like these things, so we're going to open it with a can opener. Well, we're going to try to. It is resisting the can opener, so we may have to go for the pull tab after all. I was hoping we'd get this open with a can opener because the little lip that these pull tabs leave can sometimes make it very difficult to extract the contents of the can. Let's see. Oh, it is yielding now. Okay, that's fine. Let's get that properly open with a can opener. Okay. So, are you ready to watch? Well, okay. Are you ready for this? Okay, well, we've got a paper wrapped something inside of there. Let's tip it out and have a look. There's a silica gel. Do not eat. Throw away. Well, okay. Let's see. It might well be that eating the silica gel could still be preferable. Oh, that's really weird. Okay, so there it is, and it does look like a Brie or Camembert type cheese, and it's remarkably soft, I've got to say, actually, considering that it's been in a can. It doesn't smell like a ripe Brie at all. It smells just very creamy, smells like milk. So we are going to have to cut this in half and see what we've got inside. Okay, oh, it's two. Right, so there's two cheeses. Okay, I did not realise that. Okay, well, it's got a soft and yielding texture. Again, there's almost no aroma at all. It's slightly sticky on the rind. Just a faint actual can. You're going to think this is weird. Let's have a sniff. Yeah, it just smells like the inside of the can, actually. It smells like it smells very faintly of metal and probably the packaging material for this silica gel. And there's another aroma which is a bit elusive, but I think it's like a diesel oil, actually. It is the closest I can say. There's a mineral oil smell to this cheese. I'm not selling it very well, am I? Okay, I think we're going to have to taste it. Right. Here we go. Well, it's a very, very thin rind, actually, for a Brie type cheese. Okay, here we go. Okay, it tastes very inert actually. It tastes like a tastes like a processed cheese, like Dairy Triangles or Laughing Cow or something like that. It doesn't actually taste like a ripe Brie or Camembert. It's actually remarkably not nasty, considering how it does smell a little bit chemical and so on. So I think what's happened here, you can tell from the texture of this, I think this has been baked inside the can. I'm amazed it stayed intact. I'm just amazed that there is an edible cheese product in here, considering it is a soft, supposedly ripening cheese. And they've managed to sterilise it inside the can without completely destroying it. So, yeah, I mean, this is okay. It isn't obviously anywhere near as nice as a fresh Brie and or Camembert, but it's actually not bad. Okay, so a bit of a pleasant surprise there really. I did not expect that this was going to be a pleasant experience. I thought this was going to be another one like that terrible burger-tastic thing that we had last week. However, Brie in a can, or Brie brackets Camembert, because hey, it's the same thing, right? So yeah, I think that's probably, it's not very exciting for a soft cheese. It's actually rather bland and slightly boring, but for a cheese that's in a can, I'd say that's actually quite a remarkable achievement to get something that is not just horribly unpleasant. This is actually quite edible. It's very mild tasting. It's pretty inoffensive, but not a bad effort. I suppose we should actually try this on a cracker, or indeed a Dorset knob. Let's take a nice little slice and plonk it on a cracker and try that together like that. That's probably how you're meant to eat a piece of cheese, isn't it? So yeah, that's not too bad on a cracker, and I think probably the worst thing I can say about it is it's just not very exciting. It's not very tasty, not very flavourful for a soft cheese. But it's quite inoffensive, and yeah, I think as a canned product, and if you're going to have long-term storage of foods, then why not? I would be very interested to see how this stands up for the full duration of its shelf life. So if I can get hold of one which has run its course and is nearly expired, I'm very interested to see if the contents remain as stable as this, because it seems like something as soft and squashy and moist as this couldn't possibly stay stable in a can for 11 years. But I've got to get hold of one, I guess, that's nearly on its expiry date, and then maybe we'll be able to tell. So if anyone out there has got some new old stock of this, I would like it so it's slightly in date, please. I'm not going to eat it if it's out of date. But if anybody knows of some new old stock that's maybe expiring in 2018, 2019, I'd be very interested to try one of those. That's Backhouse Brie from Dose and Bistro from conserva.de. Weird stuff in a can on atomic shrimp. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.